you're so powerful, then why are you still hiding, defendant? You see, I'm here today as me. But who are you? Let's try to take off your mask and see. You didn't create devastation. You revealed it in yourself. And that darkness you carry, that emptiness, you'll sit with it long after this is over. That is your sentence. And it was written on the wall long before you ever pled guilty. You didn't win. You just exposed yourself as the coward you are. You're a delusional, pathetic, hypochondriac loser who thought you were so much smarter than everybody else. Constantly scolding, turning your nose up to grammar mistakes, nitpicking and criticizing others. You wanted so badly to be different, to be special, to be better, to be deep, to be mysterious. You found yourself thinking you were better than everyone else, and you thought you could figure out the human psyche and see through it, all while tweaked out on heroin. Lurking in the shadows made you feel powerful because no one ever paid you any attention in the light. You thought you were exceptional, all because of a grade on a paper. You thought you were elite because your online IQ test from 2010 told you so. All of that seemed important. It's desperate. There is a name for your condition, though. Your inflated ego just didn't allow you to see it. Wannabe. You act like no one could ever understand your mind, but the truth is you're basic. You're a textbook case of insecurity disguised as control. Your patterns are predictable. Your motives are shallow. You are not profound. You're pathetic.
Alivea Goncalves, the older sister of Kaylee Goncalves, shared a video on TikTok of Kaylee. It's a heartbreaking look into her grief, and it really humanizes Kaylee, giving you a deeper sense of the kind, vibrant person she was. Alivea shared the caption on TikTok, writing, "I've sat here for hours today, even longer if I'm being honest, days, reliving every last. Right now, she's still in bed, though she's been gone nearly 12 hours. It's all-consuming. Tick, tock. Another last has passed me by while I sat idly, unable to change anything. A cruel reminder the world moves on. A cruel reminder that I now only have memories. I can only ever try to put her into words, and it's inhumane. Humans are more than words, than pictures, than anything I could ever express or share. None of it feels right. I can never do her justice, so I won't try. I'll just let her speak for herself, like they all should be able to do still. 3 years, babe. 1 year closer to you, I guess. Meet a little part of Kaylee Jade Goncalves. You would have loved her. Everyone did."
Hi everyone, my name is Kaylee Goncalves and I am a general studies major. I recently switched from elementary education because I was unable to student teach. I'm from Dateline, Idaho, which is about an hour and a half north of Moscow, and I really enjoy taking my dog on walks, hikes, adventures, really anything and everything I like to do with my dog. I don't have a dream job in mind, but the strengths that I feel could help me achieve a job that I would enjoy are my people and collaboration skills. I work really well with other people. I'm a really good communicator. And on the contrary, I also do work really well independently. For considering myself a leader, I would say no. But I do think that I could have the potential to be a leader if I was put in the role, because I think it takes communication, understanding, and collaboration. What I hope to learn or take away from this course is truly how to step into that leadership role and how to develop in your career, if that makes sense. So how I can grow professionally and grow within my career, as well as, the goal would obviously be any position I take after college. I would hope that I would hold it long enough to go into a management or leadership position in which I would be required to be a leader And so knowing the necessary skills, tips, tricks, all of that would be a great takeaway from this course so that I can take that into my future career and develop professionally. Two people that I would go to dinner with throughout history, alive or dead. That is a hard question and it caught me off guard a little bit. I wasn't expecting a question like that. I don't know. I am really bad with knowing people's names and faces, putting faces to names. And unless I'm like reading about someone, I won't really remember them, if that makes sense. But I would have to say that I would love to go to dinner with Helen Keller and someone else, maybe like Taylor Swift. I have always been a huge Taylor Swift fan. She has been, a huge, not necessarily inspiration in my life, but like I just love her music and always have since I was little. And so I would like to go to dinner with Taylor Swift, although those are two very random and different people from totally different times in history and different job titles and whatnot. So I don't know how that dinner would go. But those would be the two people that I would choose. Thank you.